which may or may not come as a surprise. It probably will not come as a surprise that Marvin is not here himself. I think some of our local media can attest that he always left his playing on the field and moved on. But we are here to announce the departure of Marvin Harrison from the Indianapolis Colts. It's a day as an owner that you know eventually will come, but it's not a day that you look forward to. I can see Marvin in 1996 coming in from the draft into our complex and talking to him and meeting him for the first time, and the journey began. And certainly he came in right around the same time I assumed full ownership. And as an owner, these are rare events when you have a chance to really talk about an individual who literally changed the face of a franchise, and through other great players and coaches around him, really brought us into a renaissance period, a period of greatness and excellence. And it would take me too long to go through all of his records that he has built on. He's an individual where I think most of you did not have a chance to see how hard he worked. And I think that's one of the components about Marvin, his connection with Peyton Manning, how those guys hooked up in '98 and began the journey, and together set records that will be talked about many, many years from now. And it was a process this week where we're talking through the possibilities. I think these days, with the salary cap, things changing with our salary cap as our agreement comes to an end, it's just very seldom that retirement lines up with the team where the player goes out at the same time. That's something that I know I hope for. I wanted to make sure Marvin and I had a chance to talk one last time this afternoon, and really thoroughly go through a lot of different things together. And that was important to me. I know that he wishes to go forward and pursue opportunities in the National Football League still, something that we honor and are granting his release. As I said, that he's an individual where there'll be time for the ceremonial aspects to his greatness and what he's meant to the league, what he's meant to this team. That isn't today, but we still wanted to take the opportunity to really reflect and to honor his greatness and all the things that he's done. And him and I had a great conversation, and had a chance to reflect on a lot that has happened over these 12 plus years. And so I really wish him well, and we'll be looking forward to the day when he goes into the Hall of Fame, when he goes into the Ring of Honor in our stadium. And at this point, I'll turn it over to Bill Polan, who then turn it over to Jim Caldwell. Thank you.
This is a sad day for the Colts, sad day for Colt fans, sad day for me personally and for many others in this building who have come to know and like Marvin Harrison so much. Marvin and I talked Saturday night, I think it was Saturday night, and we talked at length about all of the things that he'd accomplished here, about our personal friendship. He reminded me of my going to Syracuse and working him out. He remembered that. It was, to this day, the most amazing workout I've ever seen by a wide receiver, maybe by an athlete. And then he mentioned that, it worked out that we weren't able to get together then. We weren't able to draft him then. I was in Carolina, but pretty soon we were together here. And I've always treasured the time that I've had with him, the personal time, because I respected him so much as a person. Jim alluded to the fact that he worked so hard on his craft. He was always so prepared. He did every little thing